because I'm a hoarder, collector, I've got one of these little doodads from an old master cylinder. I'm going to put that in here and bench blade this thing. You hear that dog barking? That's my dog's brother. One of my dog's brothers. What a pain in the ass that guy. I mean, my dog pretty mean. But guy's an asshole. That's about it on this thing. Brakes on this thing are like caveman. Still pumping out a ton of air. I'm not sure where it's getting it from. I'm just gonna take my time. No big hurry, this thing ain't running yet anyway. Safety first, then the fun stuff. You know, it's like that Pitman arm puller that I use. It's the weirdest thing, you know. I have this, you know, I lost my mom and dad. They're gone now, and I miss them, you know. But it's the weirdest thing because sometimes, at the strangest times, he shows up and saves the day. And it's been like hardware, and so I try to use any of his stuff in my projects because it's like good luck. And then I have this clock up there, and I'll show you. This thing's like it's one of them bird clocks. And it tweets a different kind of bird on the hour. And at the oddest times, that thing will go off. It's weird. But it just makes me feel good, you know? It's like they're hanging out. I need all the help I can get. I guess I'm lucky in the car thing. Lucky in finding old cars. That's where it runs out. Where all the bubbles are coming from. Look at that. Hopefully this ain't a bust. It's bad. Bore looked alright. It was a little bit shabby, but not horrible. Wipe all this off, see if I can see anything leaking. Oh, it definitely is right here. nice weather today. Spent some time last night cleaning up part of my shop. This giant blue amp garage here is like I don't know, my mom bought these little plastic lizards and giant ants and stuff for my daughter when she was little. She would come over to visit. She'd have some cool stuff to check out or whatever, so one of them made it up there. That's why I called it the giant blue ant garage, because most of the time I'm getting stung by a giant blue ant in the ass most of the time. But my garage is everywhere. It's all over the house, in my room, up on the hill, out here. Let's sit for a minute. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can concur. Yeah, when did I become a collector? I don't know when that happened. Seemed like overnight. I was more worried about finding parts and hoarding them away than I was driving the damn cars. Which isn't a bad thing, because I got some monies in parts. The money I put out, you know, I never had a lot of money, so it was all cheap. Cheap or luck. A lot of times I use up my luck on stupid stuff. I'm glad seeing you, Darren. I'm glad you're working on your Nova, man. I didn't know it was that long. You haven't had that thing going, you know. It's kind of like my Chevelle. For a long time. Get sidetracked. Looks like it used to be faster than hell. Pretty much detuning it at this point. My dad was telling me when he was stationed in Mississippi, they were doing some racing. And at the drag strip, and him and another guy had built some kind of Dodge, older Dodge, and they actually paid a guy in beer to drive it for them because they were worried about the thing being a grenade. And I thought to myself, God, that thing must have been pretty squirrely for my dad not to get behind the wheel. Dangerous. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't have been afraid of the speed, but the danger aspect of it, it was probably ready to explode at any moment. Alright. Ruben, if you're watching this, dude, take Anthony's advice and go to the drags, dude. You will not regret it one bit. That's some of the funnest times I've had at the drags. I was at the last Winter Nationals at Tucson Dragway. It was pretty much the last big race there. They ended up shutting the track down. And I remember watching Big Daddy Don Garlitz run, and he did his pass, and they were pulling him back in, and I remember, hey, Big Daddy, and he waved to me. It was pretty cool. And then years later, me and my wife were in D.C., and we were at the Smithsonian Institute. And there was one of his cars in the front. It was pretty cool. I got a picture of me next to his dragster. But, man, what a cool thing, you know, seeing them dudes. But I need to go to the races, actually. I think all they got out here is quarter-mile stuff. That ought to be pretty squirrely. Alright, this one's from my buddy Tommy Shoe. I hope you can see that. We got this hanging bench that I've been working on for free. It's oak and, you know, these little metal arms were kind of rusted, and I put some rust mort on them, and I'm working on it. Anyway, I needed to get a good finish for it. So I go over to Home Depot, and I wanted a spar finish, you know, for outside. And so look at this can. It's on the shelf all busted up. You know, you're gonna go in there and spend 16 bucks on a can of that, and it's all bashed in like that? I mean, granted, it's not gonna be bruised inside or anything, but you know what I mean? So I asked the guy, I said, hey, you know, I'm looking for a spar finish for my wife's bench, and I see this can here sitting there, and it looks so sad because nobody wants it. I said, what can you do for me? He says, well, let me go see. He taps on his computer and gives me, I don't know, $4 or $5 off, I guess. So, shuck and jive, baby. Shuck and jive.